First, let me thank Stephen for all of your work in organizing this ceremony. Mr. Attorney General, Dr. Malone, Janet Langhart Cohen, who was the inspiration behind the planting of this tree, my distinguished colleagues from Mississippi, Senators Cochran and Wicker, Pulitzer Prize winning columnist Eugene Robinson, and other honored guests. What a privilege it is to join you all today in paying tribute to Emmett Till and the transformative civil rights movement his tragic death inspired. It has long been observed by everyone, from horticulturists to philosophers, that we plant trees not for ourselves, but for posterity. As the young tree we dedicate today grows, as its roots fasten ever more firmly to the ground, its trunk broadens and its branches reach higher into the sky, so too will our commitment to a future of greater understanding, reconciliation, and justice. Emmett Till never got to grow to his full potential. In the summer of 1955, he was just a fun-loving African-American youngster just past his 14th birthday who was visiting family in Mississippi, where he was brutally murdered. His murder was followed by a gross miscarriage of justice that allowed his murderers to go free. Emmett Till's death helped to awaken America. When his mutilated body was returned to his hometown of Chicago, his mother made the courageous decision to hold a public funeral service with an open casket so that all Americans would see the horror spawned by hatred. The marches, protests, and legislation that followed were a peaceful and powerful response to an act of utter brutality. There is on these Capitol grounds another tree dedicated to another martyr to bigotry, Anne Frank. The white chestnut is the same variety that she could see from the secret annex in which she hid in Amsterdam. In the same way, the American sycamore that we dedicate to Emmett Till would have been familiar to him in the parks and tree-lined streets of Chicago. So I commend the architect for these choices that do so much to inspire all who come here. And I congratulate Janet Langhart Cohen for her keen insight into the dark forces of prejudice that led her to join the lives of these two martyrs in her play, Anne and Emmett. I was particularly moved by the imaginary passage in which Anne tells Emmett that they are destined to remain in an afterlife of darkness and isolation until they are remembered. To that, Emmett asks, remembered by whom? The answer must be by us. Only by joining together can we break the chain of bigotry and hatred that killed both Emmett and Anne. May this tree long remind all who visit these grounds that we do indeed remember, and that the quest for justice continues. Thank you.